Namaste everyone. Welcome back to the online live classes by Fitness Zone. My name is Layal Salhani and we're gonna do a yoga flow today focusing on the hips opening. So this time we're gonna go to the other side of the practice, which is the yin, more soft classes focusing on the hips. So let's start with the standing pose. We're going to start this practice with the Surya Namaskar. I personally find that the Surya Namaskar is the best warm-up for your practice. It warms up your muscles, your hamstrings, your wrists, your arms, your core, everything, and even your back. So today we're going to start with the Hatha Yoga practice, the traditional one, and then from there we will go to a flow of hips opening. So just let's find the balance again here in Tadasana with your feet together or slightly apart, with your eyes gently closed. Breathe, find your center, find your balance, find your breath, feel the breath. Now gently open the eyes. We're going to do 3 rounds of Surya Namaskar. Take a deep breath, inhale. As you exhale, join the palms in front of your heart center. Inhale, stretching your arms, open the hands, push the hips forward, arching the back, and the exhale, bend forward through lengthening the spine and place your hands in one line with your feet. Now inhale, step your right leg back, right knee to the floor, chest open, look up. As you exhale, tuck the back toes, lift the knee off the ground, and using your core muscles, step back to the downward dog. On the inhalation, you're gonna go to the plank, and the exhale, Ashtanga Namaskar with the knees, chest, chin down. Inhale, slide to the cobra, and the exhale, hips up to the downward dog. Inhale, big step with the right leg forward, bring it between the hands, relax the left knee and the toes and look up. As you exhale, step the other leg forward, keep on folding until maybe your head touches the knees. Inhale, strengthen, forward, up, push the hips again, and exhale, back to Namaste. Left side, inhale, and exhale, palms together. Inhale, arms up. Push the hips, exhale, bend forward and down, and let's step the left. Inhale, left leg back, knee to the floor, look up. As you exhale, other leg back to downward dog. Inhale to plank, and exhale, knees, chest, chin down to cobra. Inhale, elbows bent to downward dog. Exhale, hips up. Inhale, step your left leg forward, right knee to the floor. As you exhale, step the right leg forward using your core. Keep on folding. Inhale, stretch forward, stretch up, stretch back. And exhale, Namaste. Second round, inhale. Exhale, palms together. Inhale, arms up, arch the back. Exhale, bend forward and down. Inhale, right leg. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin down. Cobra. Inhale, downward dog. Exhale, right leg forward. Inhale, left leg. Exhale, keep on folding. Inhale, up. Exhale, Namaste. Left side, inhale. Exhale, palms together. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bend forward. Inhale, step the left. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin down. Cobra, inhale, downward dog. Exhale. Inhale left, right knee to the floor. Exhale, right. Inhale, slowly come up, arch the back. And exhale, namaste. Last one. Inhale, exhale, palms together. Inhale, arms up, arch the back. Exhale, bend forward. Inhale, right leg back. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, press down. Inhale to cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, right leg forward. Exhale, left leg forward. Inhale, come up. And exhale, namaste. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bend forward. Inhale, left. Exhale, right. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down. Cobra, inhale. Downward dog, exhale. Left leg, inhale. Right leg, exhale. Inhale, come up. Arch the back. And exhale, back to namaste. Very good. Let's start. Inhale, stretch the arms up. Exhale, bend forward. Inhale, step your right leg back. And let's stay here. Breathe. Now, let's stay in the low lunge. And before we go into the pose, make sure that your left knee is exactly above the ankles and your toes are pointed forward. Push your hips down. Your right knee is as far away as from your left heel as possible. And breathe. Now, keeping your lower body as it is, you're gonna only lift your upper body by pressing with your left foot on the floor. From here, open the chest, push the hips down. You may place your hands on your left knee, so rest your hands on the knees and keep pushing down. So be easy on this one. You will feel the stretch in the frontal muscles of your right leg. Chest open, no tension in the back, and chest away from the knee as much as you can. Breathe. If you don't want to place your hands on the knees, you can simply keep your hands to the sides of your body. One more breath. Inhale, place the hands on the floor, tuck the back toes, lift the knee off the ground, and let's go for a hamstring stretch. So now, keep your right leg back and stretch your left leg. You can keep your left foot on the floor or maybe slightly lift your left toes off the ground. If this is uncomfortable, you can walk your hands back, but do not change the measure of your hands, the feet. You can walk with the hands. If you have blocks also at home, you can use your blocks to lift more. And press your back heel to the floor. Breathe. Inhale, lengthen the spine. And exhale, see if you can go lower, deeper down, bending towards your left leg. Let's stay for one more breath. Now, inhale, shift your body weight forward again, bend your left knee, and as you exhale, let's go to the downward dog. And let's change the side. Inhale, step your right leg forward between the hands, drop the left knee down. Adjust your pose with your right knee exactly above your right heel. Keeping your chest open, lift up, push the hips down. And again, you can rest your hands on the right knee or just relax the arms to the sides. When you relax the arms towards the sides of the body, more pressure will go into your hips, so be careful. Don't push too much. Here, it's easier. If you have the enough flexibility, you can release the hands. Maybe one day your fingers will touch the floor. And again, no tension on the back, so keep your ribs in and feel the stretch in the front of your left thigh muscle. Breathe. Focusing on the breath is very important in our practice. It will keep your mind busy from focusing on the pain of the stretch. And since we are focusing on stretching today and hips opening, so it's very important and it's very challenging for the mind not to reject the pain and ask you to come out of the pose. So for that to overcome this hesitation of the mind is to breathe. Good. Inhale, hands to the floor. Exhale, tuck the back toes, lift the knee off the ground, and let's push the hips back, stretching your right leg. Now, if the back heel touches the floor, that's okay. If not, that's completely fine. You can be with the hands closer in one line with your right foot, or maybe a little bit back. Your right foot can be flexed with the toes pointed up or down. Choose your option, whatever is more easy for you, easier. And let's inhale, lengthen the spine, and exhale, go deeper down, bending towards the right leg, not to the center. It's more twisting and going to the right leg. Breathe. Again, you can use your blocks if you have blocks, or maybe you can use books to make the height, and place your hands on both sides. One more breath. Good. Inhale, lift the head. Bend the front knee and exhale. Let's go to the downward dog. Breathe. Now, inhale, step your left leg forward. This time, we're gonna step the leg outside the hands. And keep your right knee off the ground. Lizard pose, shifting your body weight forward. Easy option, drop the knee down and stay here. So for the easy option, you have two choices, A and B. With the knee on the ground, with your hands on the floor, or maybe elbows down. So it depends on your hips mobility. So you can be here or here. For the second option, with the knee off the ground, again, we have A and B, so you can keep your hands here or drop the elbows down. And let's stay here. Breathe. Choose your option. We're gonna be here for 1 minute. Focus on your breath. Keep your back straight. And keep your knee closer to your shoulder, your left knee. Focus on your breath again. Let the breath be the anchor for your mind. We still have 5 more seconds. And release your knee down Come up back on the hands. And from here, from the lizard pose, we're gonna see if we can stretch the left leg. So very slowly, start moving your foot, walk, open, and push the hips down. So this is a preparation for the full split, but with the leg to the side, which will give you a more space for your hips to go down. So basically it's easier than the full split with both legs in one line. Let's stay here. Breathe. Find the balance. And wherever you reach, it's completely fine, so your hips can be off the floor. Let's stay for one more breath. Good. Now bring your hands back and let's lift up. Tuck the back toe, knee, slide the leg, and to the downward dog. Now from here, bend your knees right and left. Let's relax the muscles before we go to the other side. And then inhale, right leg forward, outside the right hand. So both hands are on the left side. And we're gonna do the lizard pose on the right side. So again, palms here, option 1. Option 2, elbows down. For the second level, with the knee off the ground, you can be here or with the elbows. And let's hold for 1 minute. Keep your back straight. So please choose the easier option for you, a comfortable option, so that you can hold it for a longer time. If you already choose a difficult or uncomfortable option, you're gonna lose your strength, you're gonna lose your stamina very fast, and you're gonna drop down. So in our practice, it's more important to hold the pose rather than doing like an uncomfortable one and release it immediately. So we still have almost like 15 seconds. Let's focus on the breath here. One more breath. Good. And release your left knee down. Come up on the hands and let's go for the split. Now, very slowly, keeping the back leg as it is, very slowly on a side angle, stretch your leg, push the hips down, open, and find the balance here. So walk your hands. And again, this is a preparation for the split, but it's a more easier option for the split, where you have more space for the hips to go down and touch the floor. And let's breathe. So if you're comfortable in the terms of the hips, see if you can open the chest more here and push the floor away from you. You will feel the stretch in your right hamstrings and the frontal muscles of your left leg. Let's breathe. And again, as we said, wherever you reach, you can stay there. Your hips couldn't be touching the ground. That's completely fine. One more breath. And inhale, start pulling your right leg, tuck the back toes, and let's go to the downward dog. Bend your knees, right and left. And inhale, let's step forward. Separate the feet and let's go to Malasana. Bend your knees. Squat down. Open the chest. Join the palms. In Malasana, your knees, your heels can be off the ground. That's okay. Join the palms and start pushing your knees away with your elbows. So the best alignment for Malasana is to keep your toes again pointed to the same direction of your knees. That's very important to protect your knees, to protect your ankles. We're gonna stay here for 1 minute. Close your eyes. If you're comfortable with joining the palms, you may push more to the fingertips. Or if you have a block at home, you can hold the block and push, open more. Keep the flow of the breath and keep pushing the knees away. Chest open, back straight. No tension on your ankle joints, on your knee joints. Shifting your body weight back. One more breath here. Good. Inhale, release, and let's go down and separate the legs. So let's go to Upavista Konasana with the feet apart. Separate your feet and keep your legs straight with your toes pointed up to the ceiling. Again, make sure that you're engaging your inner lines so you don't drop the legs down. Keep the legs engaged. And let's place the hands on the floor with the chest open. Inhale. As you exhale, walk forward with your hands, keeping your legs straight, forward wherever you reach. If this is your maximum, stay here and keep on opening the chest. Close your eyes and breathe. If you can go deeper, walk with the hands and stay there. And we're gonna hold here for 1 minute, keeping your legs straight with your toes pointed up. Legs active. Inner lines engaged. Back straight. Pushing your hips down. So naturally in this pose, the hips will tend to lift off the ground. So make sure that you're not lifting too much intentionally. It's just naturally lifting. That's okay. You can make a pillow with your hands and rest your forehead to the pillow, or you can stretch your arms. That will take you to a deeper stretch. Good, and let's go back. Inhale, slowly walk the hands back. Good. Let's do some core. So from here, from the Upavista Konasana, shift your body weight a little bit back. Bend your knees and catch holds of your toes. Now, open the chest, find the balance on the sitting bones, and stretch the legs. And let's breathe here. Relax the shoulders. Again, elbows not above the shoulder level, low. It's very important to find the balance on the sitting bones, not on the tailbone. And here, open the chest, pull the legs, and breathe. We're gonna stay for 5 more breaths. You can be with your knees bent, that's okay. Or if you can, stretch the legs. 1 more breath. Good. Now from here, you're gonna bend your knees, bring the soles of the feet together, and drop the feet down. Let's go for Baddha Konasana, the butterfly. Join the soles of the feet together and hold your feet. Now, my advice to you is never to bounce in the Baddha Konasana. It's very dangerous for your muscles and for the joints, because when you bounce, you may tend to stretch the muscle beyond its flexibility. So it's better to just hold. And let's go into the pose. Inhale. As you exhale, place your elbows to the calf muscles and push your knees down. Lengthen your spine. You don't have to go too deep or too low. This is more than enough, focusing on pushing your calf muscles with your elbows and keeping your back straight. Good. Inhale, come up. And exhale, release. Let's finish with the Raja Kapotasana, the pigeon, and let's go to the downward dog. From the downward dog, inhale, step your right leg forward, drop the left knee, and walk your right foot to the left side with your right knee on the floor. Adjust your pose so that your hips will drop. You can pull the right foot closer to the pelvis, or you can keep it away. And let's go. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, go down. You can make a pillow again with your hands, rest, or stretch the legs, or stretch the arms. Pushing your hips down. Now in the pigeon, make sure you're not leaning on one side more than the other. So keeping your hips in one line. If you need to adjust your pose, you may tuck the toes, lift the knee, and move your foot more back. Breathe. Whenever you feel that your body weight is going on one side more than the other, bring it back to center, adjust your pose. Five more seconds here. Good, let's come up, inhale. Tuck the back toes, lift the knee off the ground, go to the downward dog. And let's go for the other side. Inhale, step your left leg forward. And then walk your left foot closer to your right hand. Drop the left knee down. And from here, again, very slowly, bend forward. With your shoulders relaxed. Again, if you have the height at home, if you have a block or books, place them and place your elbows there. And remember not to lean on one side more than the other. Keep your hips perpendicular, parallel to the floor. And surrender to this pose. Relax. Focus on your breath. Consistency of the breath will help you to keep the mind engaged in observing the breath. It will help you to allow the mind to surrender and let go. Now inhale, slowly come up. Let's go to the downward dog. Bend your knees. So that was our practice for today. Of course, you can use all of these poses, practice them for a longer time. You can hold from 1 minute to 3 or up to 5 minutes, depends on your practice. If you're holding for a long time, make sure to observe the breath, stay with your breath. It will help you to keep the mind all the time busy with observing the breath. And also you can do more repetitions, so it will go from a 30 minutes practice to almost 1 hour practice. Thank you so much again, and hope you enjoyed it. Namaste.